welcome back to the Citizen channel. You're all staying safe and well. My apologies for the voice as usual when I get back from the game, a little bit hoarse. City 5, Palace 2, that'll do, won't it? I did sort of wonder what Pep was up to with that team. I think a lot of City fans did. I wasn't alone with that one, but it worked out okay in the end, didn't it? We'll probably have a bit more of that in the story of the game, but this is the player ratings today we're going to look at. Of course, the game took place at the Etihad the 12th of April 2025 at 12:30pm. Kick-off match day 32. We've got Simon Bajkowski's thoughts from the Manchester Evening News. I'll give you mine, and of course some Sofascore stats as well. And even for Oscar Bob, who was only on the pitch for a few minutes, but he rates a sort of stat watch as well. 6 as ever is an okay game. One or two got less. Yes, I've been a bit mean. I think we played or started that poorly. I think and obviously Palace I thought were quite poor in the second half. I think I was left the game thinking everyone's at least a 6, but then on reflection, it's not turned out like that. So let's have a go. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your man of the match, etc., etc. Right, Edison Simon said, defended abysmally for the opening 2 goals. Was first goal his fault? I wouldn't have thought. I've just watched brief highlights. I wouldn't say he was at fault for the first goal particularly. Definitely, yes. Part a big. I mean, neither keeper, Ortega or Edison, is not very good in the 6-yard box, but he's got to do more with that. So he's really at fault for the second goal for the corner. But that assist, of course, for McTa, and of course McTa had loads of work to do, but did superbly. Injury saw him take off a bit of a groin problem, I believe. Simon gave him a 5. I thought 5 was a little bit harsh. The corner did look ugly from our end, and of course it looked even uglier when I watched it back on highlights. But he got an assist, and I thought it was okay generally, his distribution, etc. He was culpable, of course, for that corner goal. So I'm just going to rate him a 6. I'm going to knock him down for letting the goal. I'm going to give him a point up for actually getting the assist as well. He made 25 out of 26 accurate passes, 96%. He made 1 key pass, of course. 2 successful long balls out of 3. He created 1 big chance, of course. So I'm not going to give him a 5. I'm going to give him a 6 because at the end of the day, it was. We got back into it, and I thought it was pretty good while he was on the pitch. Apart from that corner, I think was shocking. But Henderson's got his own problems as well, their keeper. But we're talking City players, aren't we? Lewis, Simon said, hasn't played in a while. He did well, confident enough to take the ball under pressure and push City forward. He's given him a 7. A couple of, let's say, odd things from Lewis. I'm not sure what that was in the second half, where he sort of tried to chest it down and head it, and I don't know what he tried to put his arm up. I have no idea, but of course we got away with it, although they got away perhaps with a penalty in the first half as well. But I thought he played pretty well overall, and he was obviously the first goal. He's nowhere near, but that's happened time and time again, of course. I would partly blame Lewis for the first goal because we're pushing up too much. But I'm going to give him, basically, I thought he played pretty well overall, so I'm going to give him a 6.5. He made 1 interception. He made 4 ground duels, of which he won all 4. He lost possession 5 times, which is okay. Was fouled 3 times, had 87 touches, had a 93% pass accuracy. He made 1 accurate long ball. So, yeah, I thought Lewis played well today. I didn't expect him to play. I thought Nunes had played, but credit to him. Diaz, Simon said, too weak for the second Palace goal, but got a grip after that and worked well as Palace got deeper. Yeah, he's given him a 6. I thought generally he was not at it today. I thought 6 was a bit kind. I've marked him a 5.5. I just thought he wasn't the guy who was sort of stepping up for me in defence today. He made 2 clearances, 1 interception, won 1 ground duel, didn't win two aerial duels, didn't win either of them. He lost possession 11 times, was fouled once. He had 120 touches with a 91% pass accuracy. And yeah, he made 6 long balls, of which only 1 was accurate. So yeah, I wasn't impressed with Diaz today. I thought he had a dodgy game. I'll give him a 5.5. It's not that bad, but Simon gave him a 6, of course. So please let us know what you thought of these guys as well. Gvardiol, Simon said, some good late tackles to prevent Palace getting clean through, and looked happier once McTa went off. Probably all were happy, weren't we? I thought he was a little bit better than Diaz. I'd give him just the standard 6. I thought he was a bit more in the game than Diaz was. He made 4 clearances, 2 interceptions. We got 1 tackling. He won both his ground duels, 2 ground duels. He won 2 of his 3 aerial duels. He lost possession 7 times, was fouled once, had 109 touches with a 94% pass accuracy, and 4 long balls and 2 were accurate. Yeah, so I think generally he deserves a little bit more than I gave Diaz, so I'll give him a 6. Simon gave him a 6 as well, Guardiola. I thought it was okay today. O'Reilly. Simon said Palace kept getting in behind him in the first half, but he made some recoveries and did well for City's third before a great finish for the fifth. Yeah, great finish for the fifth. He took a deflection, didn't it? Anyway, it was on target, so he gets it, but I don't think it would have been a goal otherwise. Simon's given him a 7. Yeah, mistakes, but who didn't? Who didn't make mistakes today? A good display overall. I think he deserved a lot with the goal because all credit to him. It's his second Premier League start, and yeah, he's doing no worse than anyone else that's played this season. He scored 1 goal, made 2 tackles. He won 4 out of 8 ground duels. He lost possession 11 times. He fouled twice. He had 79 touches and a pass accuracy of 90%. He made 2 crosses, neither got where they meant to go. 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, and he tried 3 dribbles and won 2 of them, successfully 2 of them. So yeah, why not? I mean, give him credit for what he did. I've given him a 7 as well. Simon gave him a 7. I give him a 7. I thought it was excellent today. And as I said, it's certainly no worse than some of the other guys we've tried all season. Gonzalez or Nico, whichever I want to call him. Simon said, look to get City moving and made some important interceptions, although a first half booking was avoidable. Yeah, tendency to get that, isn't he? But then again, didn't Rodri do that a lot when he first started off? I thought he stepped up today. Simon's only given him a 6. I thought he worked really hard. I thought in that middle of the park, I saw him a hell of a lot. Well, he had 100 touches. His pass accuracy was 95%. He won 5 ground duels out of 9, which isn't bad. He won 2 aerial duels out of 2. That'll do for me. He only lost possession 6 times, which is fine. 1 foul, was fouled once. He made 1 clearance, 1 interception, 4 tackles. Was only dribbled past the once. I think Simon's been a bit mean with his score for Gonzalez on 6. I've given him a 7. I thought he played really well today. I'm glad to see him after a couple of days away from it, of course. Or a couple of games away from it. Kovacic turned the team out some tricky spots and took his goal brilliantly to complete the comeback. Simon's given him a 7. He gets so much crap, Kovacic, and rightly so. I mean, he's got the turning circle of an oil tanker, of course he has. But going forward, all right, when he does his little flick sometimes and cocks things up, but he's always fully committed. I thought he had a good game today. I thought Kovacic was one of our better players. Simon gave him a 7. I mean, he had 84 touches. He made 91% accuracy on his passes. He made 1 key pass, 4 long balls, which 2 were successful. He created 1 big chance, 1 shot on target, 1 shot blocked, 1 dribble attempt was successful. He won 3 ground duels out of 6. He didn't win his aerial duel. He had 1 aerial duel. He lost possession 8 times. In the middle of the park, that's not too bad. There was fouls. He made 1. He was fouled twice. Made 1 interception and was dribbled past twice. Yeah, so but that's not his forte, is it? I just thought Kovacic was excellent today. It's just one of those games where it sort of sat right in that Pep probably played it quite right in the middle there. He didn't have the legs, but he had the bodies, and he seemed to have the time to do things. So I give him an 8. Simon gave him a 7. I give Kovacic an 8 today. I thought it was excellent. A really good game. It doesn't mean he's the best thing since sliced bread. He just had a really good game today. Talking about the best thing since sliced bread, about Gundo, what's he up to? Well, Simon said another quietly influential performance, making the key pass for the 3rd goal and helping the attack. He's given him a 7. Yeah, I think with Kovacic and Gonzalez buzzing about, he found more time to do, well, Gundo things, didn't he, of yesteryear, if you like. So I thought it was okay. I don't think it was brilliant. Let's just have a look at some of the stats. He had 1 assist, of course, which he didn't know much about. I mean, that's a bit kind giving him that as an assist, but hey, there you go. 85 touches. His pass accuracy was 97%. Nothing spectacular, just steady. He made 2 key passes. He made 1 cross, which wasn't very good. 3 long balls, he was successful out of 3. Big chances created, the 1, of course. 2 shots off target, 1 shot blocked. He made 2 dribble attempts and won 1 of them. He missed 3 big chances, and he just won 1 ground duel out of 5, and he lost possession 9 times. So Yeah, probably not as good as I thought looking at those stats, but I thought he did okay. I mean, Simon gave him a 7, Gundo, I give him a 6.5. Certainly on the basis of some of the games he's had this season, there's certainly nothing wrong today with that. As I say, with the sort of with the unks in midfield, it sort of worked okay today, didn't it? Whether that was because of Crystal Palace's lack of anything in there, I'm not too sure because he started like a house on fire. But I think they dropped. I think once we went 2-0 up and we got back in it 2-2. I just think the heads dropped and the weather got to them. They just wanted to sit and enjoy the weather, didn't they, rather than play football. McTa, yes, made a lot happen, said Simon. Wasn't brilliant at making the most of that with some good chances missed, but he took his goal well. Yeah, Simon's given me 7. I mean, he had me shaking my head sometimes. But his finishing percentage probably isn't much worse than Haaland's. You know, I mean, we go. I mean, Haaland scores a goal or two, and he has 6 or 7 attempts. He gets good marks, doesn't he? And McAtee, that took that goal superbly. He scored the one goal. He had 28 touches. Pass accuracy wasn't great, but he's a more forward position, of course. He's over 71%. Made 2 key passes, 1 cross that failed miserably. Made 2 big chances, 2 shots on target, 2 shots off target. 1 dribble attempt successful. He missed 2 big chances, but he scored 1. Ground duels, he won 2 out of 5. Aerial duels, he didn't win any out of 1. Possession lost 7 times, 3 fouls, 1 clearance, made 1 total tackle. But again, a bit like O'Reilly, a big surprise to be in the team. I didn't expect him to be in the team. We asked for legs, didn't we? He's got legs. He's going to make mistakes. Of course he is. But, you put in someone else in, he's going to make mistakes. An experienced guy. So McAtee's not a kid anymore, is he? So, yeah, Simon's given him a 7. I'd give him a 7 as well. As I say, he could have scored probably an hat-trick, but so what? I mean, Haaland probably does that sometimes. Could have scored 3 or 4 and scores just 1, but we all praise him, don't we, at the time? So well done, McAtee, anyway, because I didn't expect you to play at all. On to the KDB, of course. Started the comeback, said Simon, and never stopped driving City on until the end. And he still got it, said Simon. Well, he has. As I said, I think the way this team played and the way Palace played, he made a lot of poor decisions and he made, stuff he could have done. But when he got it right, it was excellent. I mean, of course, that free kick, the goalie, I blame the goalkeeper, Henderson. His positioning was awful. He should never have been able to score from that position, but he did. And I think he was the inspiration behind the comeback, in fairness, of course, with that goal. But just his attitude, I think, got the whole team up. Did he bend down and tie his laces at 2-0, or when we sort of nearly went 3-0 down, a bit like Aston Villa that time? I don't know. I'm sure. Let's see if there's any photos turned up, but I got that impression because we sort of upped it after that, I think. So Simon gave him an 8, I'd give him an 8 as well. He scored 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 shots on target, 2 shots off target. He hit the post, didn't he, at the woodwork once. 2 shots blocked, 2 big chances missed, 60 touches, 73% pass accuracy, which is okay, because Kev tries the exceptional, doesn't he? 4 key passes, only 1 cross was accurate out of 6. He only had 1 corner to take today as well, which wasn't great. 2 long balls, 1 was successful, 2 big chances created. He won 4 out of 7 ground duels, 1 out of 2 aerial duels. He lost possession 18 times, which is probably the most of anyone today, but again, that's because of his role he plays. 2 fouls, was fouled twice, 1 interception, and 2 total tackles, and he was dribbled past once, but I think it was worth the 8 out of 10, don't you? On to Omar Marmouche. Yes, so much energy, said Simon. Limbs whirling all over the pitch. It wasn't all good juice, but he scored another important goal. So let's give him a 7. That was just a typical Mooshy performance, wasn't it? Energy all over. Missed a chance or two, set up things, but a goal, a nice goal. Say when he had that one-on-one first of all, perhaps he should have done a little bit better. I mean, Henderson gave him all that side to aim at, and yet he hit it straight at him. So that was a bit. But I think he got a bit of foul, didn't he? He got a little bit of a tug. A little bit of a tug on his arm, which might have unsettled him. He didn't look enough, perhaps, to unsettle him, but it definitely sort of ruined his momentum. So, yeah, we probably could possibly have had a penalty there, but it wasn't to be. Yeah, so Simon's given me 7. He scored 1 goal. He had 38 touches, a 75% pass accuracy, which is okay. 2 key passes, 2 crosses, 1 was successful. 1 big chance created, 3 shots on target. A goal, got blocked. A goal he saved 1 or 2. Dribble attempts, he was successful twice out of 4. He missed 2 big chances, though. He won 2 ground duels out of 6. He won 1 aerial duel, which is the only one he took part in. He lost possession 14 times. It's a bit high, but not too bad. Was offside once. So, yeah, I've agreed with Simon. I've given him a 7. I think Marmoush has got to be worth a 7 today at least. The subs, they weren't really on that long with the Ortega. A quiet 20 minutes, said Simon, with the game all but over. Savvy for Marmoush on 82. No real time to make any impact, says Simon. I agree. Bob was an interesting one. Yeah, again, Simon's not rated him, no time. But I just had a quick look at his Sofascore stats. He made 12 touches. He made 9 passes, of which 7 were accurate. Don't forget, he was at the sharp end once he was up front. He made 1 key pass. He had 2 dribble attempts and was successful twice. He won 3 ground duels out of 3. He did lose possession twice, but hey, that's part of playing the percentages when you're up front, aren't you, right in and around the box. And he was fouled once, earned a free kick. So yeah, I think he wasn't on for long, but I was quite impressed with those stats. Man of the match, yeah, I mean, score wise, of course. I'd give it sort of KDB with an 8 out of 10. Who else got an 8? So a couple of others got an 8 as well. But I think the fact that it's KDB, we've got to give him an 8 out of 10. We've got to give him man of the match just because it's Kevin De Bruyne. I think City gave it him, didn't they? I'll have a think. When I do my story of the game, I might come up with another one, and I'll give you all the other newspapers man of the matches as well. But yeah, I'll give it KDB because it's KDB. Simple as that. And this great goal, as I said, goalie has a lot to answer for, but he was the inspiration, I think, behind us coming back today. And if Kevin inspires, then he drags the whole team with him, doesn't he? Let us know your thoughts, guys. Let us know your man of the match. It's great to have your opinions in the comments. Hope you enjoy what I try and do. Please push that like button if you've not already done so. That'd be wonderful. And subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, and if you like what I try and do on this channel and want to help support the channel going forward and support me, all you have to do is keep watching and listening. Well, I hope you enjoyed the feature, and yeah, if you can support me through the subscription, if you can subscribe, guys, that'd be wonderful if you've not already done so. We do actually have memberships at the moment, just 99p a month, so you get access to all my City stuff, including all the history vlogs, dozens and dozens not been published yet that you get immediate access to, and every time I do a edit and do a vlog, you get immediate access to it as well. So you can have a copy of scripts as well if you want any hard copy of the sort of things I do on matches and teams and managers and players, etc, etc. So if you can join the membership, that'd be wonderful. We do 5, and yeah, if you want to support the channel just by watching the ads, that helps. Watch the ads, let them play through while you just have to check your phone or something, let it play out. And of course, if you follow any of the links, that always works as well. You follow a link to one of the ads and you fancy something. I've done it myself. I've followed a link and actually purchased something from another organisation. But it can happen. It can happen. Not all ads are stuff you're not interested in. And of course, if you can give us a like, guys, that would be absolutely fantastic. All likes are much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next time, of course, I only ever ask one thing, don't I? Please, I ask you all to stay safe, especially you Blues. Until the next time, come on, City. Bye for now.